Thanks to the people surrounding him, even though he is late, he decided to try to see the result so he can say goodbye to the past and create a new future by confessing his feelings to Sok Ryu. He realizes that he actually has many chances to confess his feelings to her. He called and ran to find her. He explained what he truly meant and told her, "I like you." Even though she might have noticed Seung-hyo's feelings, hearing his confession surprises her. There will be an awkward silence, and since they don't know what to do, Seung-hyo will leave her, who is practicing. Returning to their own homes, Seung-hyo and Sok Ryu can't sleep. Seung-hyo keeps talking to himself, questioning if he was too impatient or if he burdened her. He denies this, mentioning that if you've drawn the knife, you should cut something. However, he feels that he chose to cut something he shouldn't have. He realizes that his decision was decisive and that he did a good job, since he can't remain hesitant about it. He questions whether he gave the best statement when he said he was going crazy because of her. Thinking about it makes him feel crazy. When he told her he was going to lose his mind, it feels as though he is indeed losing his mind now. He doesn't know how to face her tomorrow and feels embarrassed. Meanwhile, Sok Ryu is trying to calm her mind by practicing her knife skills. At the same time, Seung-hyo is still in a dilemma. He keeps rethinking his confession, struggling with whether it was burdensome or not, and finds himself unsure of how to face her tomorrow. He contemplates not just seeing her, but also how he can't avoid seeing her. He continues to overthink and wonders if Sok Ryu is sleeping. He checks to see if she is sleeping after receiving his confession, but it turns out Sok Ryu is still awake. Even though she is trying to calm herself, she can't. Sok Ryu can't sleep because she doesn't know how to respond to him, as she hasn't yet realized her own feelings. When Seung-hyo tries to check on her again, her curtain is open, and they exchange gazes, which makes them both embarrassed and unsure of what to do, causing them to quickly hide. The next morning, both of them are excited to see each other. Sok Ryu is wearing a dress, has put on makeup, and even applied perfume, making her mother question her. This is because she wants to look pretty in front of Seung-hyo, as she expects to run into him. Meanwhile, Seung-hyo is waiting for her. Although he is worried, since he has already confessed, he will work hard to get closer to Sok Ryu, but not as a son of her mother's friend. Seeing Sok Ryu dressed up makes him happy. When Sok Ryu tries to mention the answer to his confession or his response to her question, Seung-hyo quickly tells her that he will wait for her. This prompts Sok Ryu to ask him, "Does that mean your answer has no expiration date?" Which means his response to her question has no deadline, and the same applies to her answer. They go to a convenience store together for breakfast. But when Seung-hyo is looking for food, Sok Ryu looks at him and starts to feel something different within her. Noticing this, she runs away, and Seung-hyo follows her. Feeling awkward, she parts ways with him, using an excuse to go to class early. During her class, Sok Ryu keeps thinking about Seung-hyo and realizes that she might have developed feelings for him even before he did, as she always wants to spend every moment with him. So, Sok Ryu realizes her feelings for Seung-hyo, but still needs time to answer his confession. The next day, they happily plan to spend time together after Sok Ryu finishes her class. However, Yeonjun comes to find her. Despite Sok Ryu already setting boundaries, Yeonjun continues trying to win her heart. While they are walking together, they meet Seung-hyo in front of his office. Seeing them surprises Seung-hyo, but he notices that Sok Ryu feels uncomfortable. So, he asks to speak privately with Yeonjun without Sok Ryu. In his office, while talking about Sok Ryu, Seung-hyo gets angry and tells Yeonjun not to mention her name. He also wants Yeonjun to stop showing up in front of Sok Ryu, reminding him that his relationship with Sok Ryu is already over. However, seeing Seung-hyo get angry makes Yeonjun realize that Seung-hyo has feelings for Sok Ryu, so he decides to change his approach to win Sok Ryu's heart. Similar to how he first approached her, he waits for her and buys her a drink. Although Sok Ryu accepts it, she feels burdened. It seems Sok Ryu will tell Yeonjun that she likes someone else, so he will stop chasing her. On the other hand, since he has confessed his feelings, Seung-hyo, who will be with Tae-hee, will also tell her to stop pursuing him. As she already knows he likes Sok Ryu, he explains that he can't stay friends with Sok Ryu, not because she's a woman, but because she's Sok Ryu. Later, Tae-hee will come to view him as a work partner rather than a romantic interest. At night, Mi-suk, seeing Sok-ryu dressed up and happy, assumes it's because of Yeon-jun, so she keeps questioning her about the progress of her relationship with him. When Sok-ryu tells her mother that she won't get back with Yeon-jun, she leaves home to get some fresh air. Since she doesn't know where to go, Sung-hyo, who sees her, takes her somewhere. They walk at night, and Sok-ryu questions him about how he knows the place, suspecting he might have been there with Tae-hee. As they walk, Sok-ryu feels comforted by Sung-hyo and realizes how he is always there for her during embarrassing moments. Because of this, they become closer to each other's true feelings, and later, Sok-ryu will give him the answer he has been waiting for. Sung-hyo will also join Sok-ryu's family dinner once Mo-suk has accepted that Sok-ryu and Yeonjun's relationship is over. On the other hand, after discovering that Dan-ho is the Mudflats man, Mo-eum starts to like him. She is surprised to see Dan-ho at the station as he wants to write an article about paramedics. When she can't accept him because of her feelings, he shows her that he has what it takes to be a paramedic. Seeing his muscles makes her fall for him even more. Mo-eum's colleague sees them and accepts Dan-ho into the team. So, Dan-ho starts training with Mo-eum and immediately jumps into the scene to help people. Both of them also get closer as they comfort each other. Tune in for today's episode to witness how Sung-hyo and Sok-ryu will be together, despite Yeonjun's persistent pursuit. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.